Something very different now. Please put your hands together for Becometh.
What's going on, everybody? Yeah. Well, my name is Adam Keene. Over here is Langston Kelly. We are Becometh, as in Become and Myth. We are a musical and poetic storytelling duo, and I'm not going to explain anymore. We're just going to do the thing. With that said, we begin.
Well done. Well done.
When I leave this world, I hope that death is not the inspiration to enter another dimension, but that my life makes me so alive that I could not survive unless sent away, would suffocate unless the very air was alchemy. So I offered to leave, and when I leave this world, I will take out the trash for the last time. Will recycle treasure back into people's chests, bury them within a shallow grave to engrave within us how easy it is to dig them up, and how grave it is that we do. To discover colors drawn out in no time, to make them timeless by the mere remembrance of their existence. There will be no resistance when I leave this world. You will not grieve when I go. But I will grow larger the farther I am away from it. Will become a farmer and planting plans for the planet, not just to enlarge, but to expand. And when I leave this world, I will land somewhere where I am made aware that I don't have to wear anything at all. That I no longer have to be weary when called to go to work. Because being will be how I make a living. Living will be because I am being, and doing will become an extension of life lived when I leave this world. I will give everything I have to nature. So my nature may be known as a creator, a laborer of what loves, and a lover of what leaves, never to return, but instead turns back towards what comes around on the other side. There is a myth of a world that is slowly dying. The crops will not grow, the rain will not fall, and the sun will refuse to shine. And it took a while for people to accept what was happening in the world. But once they did, that acceptance turned into action. As all around the world, people of different walks of life, different cultures and creeds gathered together for what would be known in that world as the grand conversation. And in this conversation, they would speak of what it means to be human, what it means to be on this world, how to restore and restory what we could become. And as they did, Scientists noticed that in the distance, there was a planet forming in relation to the conversation being had. When scientists sent out satellites to check out that planet, they discovered that it was potentially habitable, able to support life. A decision must be made, and 3 choices were done. 1, the first group decided to stay on the dying planet, to accept their fate and embrace what they had right where they were. The second group decided that they would take the risk, that they would head to this planet with no idea what would happen once they arrived. And not only did those people survive, but they thrived. They came alive off the stories that they had inside, and no longer were they simply human beings, they were human tellings. And the stories that they would tell would dwell up within that world and make it anew. But there was a third group. And the third group looked at the planet, and the third group looked at this place, and they said, no, our path is with the stars. We will find our own way within the galaxy. We will find our own gifts. We will discover our own myths. And we are of that group. Becometh. On a journey in the oceans above, discover what it means to be alive, to not just survive, but to truly thrive.
That was me. Sorry about that. Woke everybody up earlier, didn't it? Especially me. Well, wasn't that brilliant? Put your hands together one more time for Becometh.